So your name, the institution, and your question or your comment. Please stand up. Okay. Since the microphone is problematic, allow me to use mine. Simama tu, tatumia yangu, mimi na hii tutatumia tu.
Good afternoon. My name is Motulu from Kibwezi West constituency. The whole country right now knows Kibwezi West. Mine is a question about housing. There has not been sufficient information to do with housing, especially now that housing was meant to be for low and middle income earners. I think UDA as a party has numbers in the parliament, and you really saw what happened some weeks ago. You can use our numbers to come up with something like a Rent Relief Act, right? Where renters who who pay rent, especially the middle income earners, we come up with a legislation to help them, right? And then a comment. Just give me time, my friend. A comment. As young people, I want to pick from where Madam P.S. left. Madam P.S. was talking about mental health. As young people, we've been branded as a generation that believes it is either our way or no way, or of the highway. It is the high time we change things. Many battles since independence, and even in developed democracies, many battles are won in boardrooms rather than in the front line. When you've been called by the president for a dialogue, just show up. Being in the front line does not get you a trophy, burning roads, destroying property. I submit. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyone who remembers his name? What did you say your name is? How many of you remember his name? Ebu rudia jina.
I am Mutulu. M-U-T-U-L-U. Thank you.
Mutulu. Okay. Please, just come here. We have got one mic, so you'll understand. You'll be a little bit chap-chap. I allowed Mutulu a little bit of time because he was the first one. Please, let's stick to the rules so that we get moving.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm Achalo Mark Tyson. I come from Homa Bay, but I study in Kitui. I'm the student leader, the president of Southeastern Kenya University. If I check this list, where it is? First of all, it is a request. The second paragraph, the thesis statement. This initiative aims to create a platform where university and college students can engage directly with the ruling party, with the ruling political party, allowing them to share their concerns, ideas, and aspirations. So mine is just a request. Southeastern Kenya University has a vast land, and I think in Africa we are third largest, kwa ukubwa. And our students are facing a lot of problems in terms of housing. And God willing, we have the director for housing here. I think you will get to hear that. So please, when you are considering other universities for building the institution housing, consider Southeastern Kenya University located in Kitui. And then another thing, also a request. Currently, our students are facing a lot of problems in terms of help. Being in the second paragraph, you said you will help universities and colleges to meet them at the point of their need in terms of ideas and concerns. So please, plead with the help guys to release the funds to our comrades. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd love to go to the other side. In short, they are saying the ministry should transact. Let me pass, kindly.
afternoon.
Raise your voice, please.
Good afternoon. Okay, I'm Victoria Mweni. I'm the former academic secretary, Machakos University, and the graduate, graduate jana. So my question goes to the person who talked about the new funding model. I was doing Bachelor of Commerce, and I was paying 14,000. And the second years and first year, the household, the 5% they are going to pay, the 5% is 21,000. Help me to understand how I'm going to talk to that student to understand the new funding model. It's fair enough for the student, because I was paying 14,000, she or he is paying 21,000. For me, a comment to the new funding model, what I can say is that you can increase the bands so that we can satisfy the needs of the student. The 5 bands are not enough for the student. So let us increase the bands to be able to accommodate all students according to how the parents are being paid. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anybody in the middle here? I think we've not. We were in the middle here. Let me go at the back. We'll be back. Okay, there's a working microphone here.
Right, I go by the name Miri Juma from Kitui, currently a student at Egerton University. And my question is, how does the party, when I'm talking of party, I'm referring to UDA, how does it ensure that the youth representation reflects advanced backgrounds and perspectives? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyone else in here? I'll be back. So that then we do not get incest in the same place. So many guys. Anybody in on this line here? There was somebody in front there. Please come.
Thank you. My name is Obadia Kiplagat, Mamangina University. To our SecGen UDA, I would like to our SecGen UDA, it's a request to the government, now that it is the ruling party headed by the president, that we are asking our peers and our leaders here about what is the ministry having for the youths. So we are requesting that we have youth in these positions so that they understand our problems directly. For example, the ministry headed by by our able minister, Murkomen, former senator. We should have given that position to somebody below 35. So it's my request. Number two is on grassroots elections. I've had a name and somebody in charge of grassroots elections update us on grassroots elections. Personally, I applied, I paid some money, and we have not had any updates so far. And lastly is the bursaries that are being given by government to the MPs and so forth and so on. If they were combined together, I think it will get to an amount to give free education, because they are a lot. So something should be done about the same. To touch on bursaries, these are ruling party. It should be having good transaction. We can also create a bursary portal and from UDA directly to the Comrades so that we apply and get something. Thank you.
Clap for him. So I'd love those questions to be responded to. Then we come for round 2. Before they respond to the questions, I wanted the ED to come, because there's a question that actually pertains to him directly. The question, I think, by the lady at the back was on how does the party ensure that nominations factor in, youth nominations actually factor in youth from diverse backgrounds. This one. So that you respond properly. Nominations actually factor in youth from diverse backgrounds. I know you are not necessarily old, but you are not also not very young. So you have got experience. You are in a better position.
Maliba, you know how to get the age of people. Good afternoon. Now, first of all, I want to thank you for in the sub-county, which is the constituency, and the county. That sorts you out in the country.
Specifically for those who want to be in politics, so that then we don't go back to that. I'll be going back shortly for the next round, but I've heard people ask that, and since I know you've walked that journey, you will be in a better position to do that in a minute or two.
Thank you very much. Young for them. That is the other thing you need to know. And the only place I got an opportunity to vie is in UDA. But then, I don't just come out as a politician who has no clue of what is happening after the politics. And that is why I got an opportunity to serve. So show up because you know what is happening. Be that person who stands out and understand the current issues. And when you are given an opportunity, you are given a role to play, do it at your best. So the opportunities are there, but I told you, you must get yourself out of the milieu, out of the crowd, so that, because we have so many young people in this country, if UDA is looking for 2 representatives in the party, a male and a female, what will make the leadership remember you out of the so many young people we have in this country? And that has to be there. I liked the young girl there. That is how you start. Talk. When people ask for questions, be the first one. Even if you didn't hear the question, ask when you're already standing to answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I think I'll be bringing in at least the SG. I want you guys to hear his voice, but I'd love to give the panelists, a few of them I know who have not responded to, then I'll come back to you. SG, tulia tu. Nimeona umeanza karibu usimame. So, but then I think the PS insists on one thing.